Hi, welcome to our channel Programming of Mind, where we accelerate your knowledge with concise, from high-value book summaries. Let's begin the value of adaptability in an unpredictable world in today's world. Certainty is becoming increasingly rare. Whether in business, technology, or even our personal lives, we are constantly faced with change. New technologies emerge, industries are disrupted, and social norms evolve faster than ever before. In this context, one of the most valuable qualities a person can possess is adaptability, the ability to navigate uncertainty and adjust to new circumstances. Imagine a young professional named James, working in the marketing department of a large corporation. For years, James has honed his skills in traditional marketing, television ads, print campaigns, and event sponsorships. He's become highly specialized in this area, relying on proven strategies that have worked for decades. But as digital marketing gains momentum, James finds himself struggling. His company is shifting focus to online campaigns, social media influencers, and data-driven marketing strategies. At first, James resists the change. He believes that his traditional marketing skills are still relevant and that digital marketing is just a passing trend. But as time goes on, it becomes clear that the world is changing, and James must adapt if he wants to continue contributing to his company's success. Eventually, James decides to embrace the new digital landscape. He starts attending workshops, learning about SEO, data analytics, and social media advertising. He networks with digital marketers and begins to integrate these new tools into his campaigns. Slowly but surely, James adapts to the changing landscape of marketing, and as a result, he becomes an even more valuable asset to his company. By embracing adaptability, James didn't just survive the shift to digital marketing, he thrived. James' story highlights an important lesson. The ability to adapt is often more valuable than the ability to specialize in one area. As the world changes rapidly, those who are willing to learn, pivot, and adopt new methods are more likely to succeed. Adaptability allows us to take advantage of new opportunities, solve complex problems, and remain relevant in an ever-changing world. The key to adaptability is maintaining a growth mindset. The belief that our abilities and intelligence are not fixed, but can be developed through effort and learning. A person with a growth mindset sees challenges as opportunities for growth rather than insurmountable obstacles. They are not afraid to step out of their comfort zone or to try new approaches. Instead of clinging to outdated methods or resisting change, they embrace new experiences, knowing that these challenges will help them develop and grow. Take the example of Clara, a small business owner who runs a boutique clothing store. For years, Clara relied on in-person sales and word-of-mouth marketing to attract customers. But when the COVID-19 pandemic hit, her business was forced to close its doors. At first, Clara was devastated. She had always believed in the power of face-to-face interactions and didn't know how her business could survive in a digital world. But rather than giving up, Clara decided to adapt. She learned how to set up an online store, mastered social media marketing, and began offering virtual styling consultations. Her ability to adapt to the new reality allowed her business not only to survive the pandemic, but to grow beyond her expectations. In the end, Clara's willingness to embrace change made her more resilient and helped her discover new opportunities she might never have explored otherwise. Clara's story shows that adaptability isn't just about surviving in a difficult situation. It's about transforming challenges into opportunities. People who are adaptable don't just cope with change, they use it to their advantage. They are open to new ideas, flexible in their approach, and willing to experiment with new ways of doing things. This mindset allows them to stay ahead of the curve, even in the face of uncertainty. Adaptability is especially important in fields like technology and business, where innovation is constant. Look at the tech industry, for example. Companies that fail to adapt to new technologies often find themselves left behind. Blockbuster, once the giant of the video rental industry, failed to recognize the shift toward digital streaming and, as a result, went bankrupt. On the other hand, Companies like Netflix and Amazon have thrived because they were able to adapt to changes in consumer behavior, technology, and the broader market. These companies didn't just react to change, they proactively embraced it, constantly evolving their business models to stay ahead. In today's world, the pace of change is accelerating. New technologies, such as artificial intelligence, blockchain, and biotechnology, are reshaping entire industries. The rise of remote work, the gig economy, and digital transformation are altering the way we work and live. In this environment, those who are adaptable have a significant advantage. They can navigate uncertainty with confidence, pivot when necessary, and capitalize on new opportunities. But adaptability doesn't just apply to businesses and industries. It's also critical in our personal lives. Think about the challenges many people face when transitioning to different stages of life. Whether it's graduating from school, changing careers, or dealing with major life events like moving to a new city or starting a family. The ability to adapt to these changes is crucial for maintaining a sense of fulfillment and well-being. Those who can embrace change and adjust to new circumstances are more likely to find success and happiness in their personal lives as well. Consider the example of David, a man in his 40s who had spent the majority of his career in the financial industry. After years of working long hours in a stressful corporate environment, David began to feel burned out. He realized he wanted to pursue a different path, one that would allow him to have more time for his family and to explore his passion for photography. At first, David was uncertain. He had always identified as a financial professional, and the idea of starting over in a completely new field felt daunting. But David decided to take the leap. He began taking photography classes, building a portfolio, and networking with other photographers. Over time, he was able to transition to a successful career as a freelance photographer. David's ability to adapt to a new phase in his life allowed him to find a sense of purpose and balance that he had never experienced before. David's story highlights the personal power of adaptability. It shows that even when we face difficult transitions or challenges, we have the ability to adapt and reinvent ourselves. By embracing change, we can not only find new opportunities, but also unlock new potential within ourselves. Adaptability is not just about surviving change. It's about thriving in it. The ability to adapt is one of the most important skills we can develop in today's unpredictable world. Whether in our careers, our businesses, or our personal lives, the ability to stay flexible, embrace new ideas, and learn from our experiences is essential for long-term success. So, as you navigate your own journey, remember that adaptability is a powerful tool. The more open you are to change, the more equipped you will be to handle whatever challenges come your way, and the more likely you are to create opportunities that you might never have imagined. Thank you for listening, and please like the video and subscribe for more great upcoming content that will put you in top 1% people in the world.